Chapter 1: The Deafening Silence of Mental Health Stigma. Have you ever wondered why the silence around mental health is so deafening? Why, in a world where we've made strides in technological advancements and societal acceptance, the topic of mental health is still shrouded in stigma and misunderstanding? Mental health refers to our cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. It's about how we think, feel, and behave. Mental health can affect daily life, relationships, and even physical health. However, there's a common misconception that mental health only refers to mental illnesses, such as depression, anxiety, and schizophrenia. It's crucial to understand that mental health is much more than the absence of mental disorders. Chapter 2: The Impact of Stigma on Mental Health. Now, let's delve into the concept of stigma. Stigma is a mark of disgrace that sets someone apart from others. When it comes to mental health, stigma is a negative stereotype that people have about those who struggle with mental health issues. The truth is, stigma can lead to discrimination. Discrimination may be obvious and direct, such as someone making a negative remark about mental illness, or it may be unintentional or subtle, such as someone avoiding a person because they assume they could be unstable, violent, or dangerous due to a mental illness. The stigma surrounding mental health is deeply entrenched in societies across the globe, and it's not just damaging, it's dangerous. It creates an environment of shame, fear, and silence. It prevents people from seeking help and treatment. It contributes to the isolation and severe social disadvantage of people with mental health issues. Chapter 3: Breaking the Silence and Stigma. The silence woven by stigma is so strong that many individuals suffering from mental health issues choose to suffer in silence rather than face the shame and discrimination they fear will come with their disclosure. This silence is deafening. It's a silence that echoes with the unspoken struggles and untold stories of millions around the world. Mental health stigma is harmful, but it's not unchangeable. Through education, empathy, and understanding, societies can start to replace stigma with support. By raising awareness about mental health and advocating for those who suffer, societies can begin to break down the barriers of stigma. To summarize, mental health is not just the absence of mental disorders, it's about our overall cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. Stigma, a mark of disgrace, often surrounds mental health, creating an environment of silence and fear. This stigma is not just damaging, but dangerous, as it prevents individuals from seeking help and can lead to isolation. However, through education, empathy, and understanding, societies can begin to chip away at this harmful stigma, replacing shame with support. Remember, the silence surrounding mental health doesn't have to be deafening. We can replace it with a symphony of support, understanding, and compassion. Because mental health matters, it's part of our humanity, and it deserves to be treated as such.